Today we're going to have a little time capsule video for myself and also for the audience. I'm going to set the timer for 6 minutes and we're just going to start and let's chat. So it's been 16 weeks. So this will be week 17 or my 17th video that I've posted weekly here on YouTube. And it's been a lifelong personal mission for me to be consistent with YouTube at some point in my life after I discovered it back in 2010 when I started off with editing video games. I'll link my old channel in the description here. I called myself I Am Number One Edits, which is so funny looking back. And it was a Call of Duty video game editing channel where just went off, and that's where I found my passion and love for creating. And since then, I just kind of did the ebbs and flows of life, and present day, here we are 4 months into posting, and it's been such a hectic work and personal life the past couple weeks where I've felt this overwhelming sense of weight come over my shoulders to keep that commitment to myself, because I made a commitment to post for 52 weeks or 52 videos in a year, and we're going to make that happen. This is holding myself accountable and just showing up for you today and talking. But really, the next 4 to 5 weeks of my life is going to be very jam-packed with a lot of time management and travel and work, and that's where time management is going to come in such an important factor in this case. So what does that look like? I am so grateful to have these opportunities that are coming my way with work, where the next starting end of last week of May, today is May 11th, 2025, I'm going to be on the road from the 28th to June 10th, and then also the 14th of June to the end of June. And so 4 to 5 days at home that month. And it's everything I've ever dreamt of. Yet there's so much overstimulation in my mind because my mind's running 1 million miles a minute trying to comprehend what's about to happen. And I think it's important to sit down and just let that kind of cultivate in your mind, because there are so much different seasons of life to where some are going to be very busy, some are going to be pretty slow, and that's just the ebbs and flows. And I don't think it's chatted about enough about how when things are really good, sometimes it can be very overwhelming. Yet I'm not overwhelmed here. However, it's just more so it's okay not to be fully locked in, because you never know what's going to come, and I think showing up authentically and being yourself is the most important. And this is one way to do that. And to dive a little deeper, my younger self would be so proud of myself, and that came with a lot of tribulation. And to get here, I'm just a kid with a camera, and I picked one up and started to put together videos and edited, and left my smaller town where I'm from and moved to this big city of Los Angeles, California. And over the past 5 years, it'll be 5 years in October that I've lived in Los Angeles. And day by day, by showing up, somehow my dreams have started to come true and have surpassed anything that younger version of myself knew. And I want to encourage you that it's good to be yourself, because the most growth that I've found is by being me. And it's not by being flashy on social media. It's not by trying to put on an act. If I were to show up and force myself to do a behind the scenes video, which I want to, for this YouTube channel, for this weekly post, it would be quite burnout. It would lead to burnout for me. And that is something that is so important as a creator to manage and try to maintain in a way, because once you reach burnout, which every creator will in some point of their life, it's hard to get out of it. And I think there's not as many conversations just had straight to the camera. I know one person that I watch a lot, Christian Guzman. He is an entrepreneur, but also started off as a fitness YouTuber. He is a good example of someone who has just consistently shown up and built this empire. And also Max Tuning. And Max is such a good case study in a way. He's a human, so funny to say case study, but Max is such a good human that he just authentically shows up as himself on YouTube every single week, and multiple times a week for the past decade. And that is something I commend him for. And it's just like, if you see his videos, he built this sour candy brand, and in these 5-year buckets that he had, somehow within 5 years, he sold it for such a life-changing amount of money. And he talks about it openly on his YouTube. And I think that is one of the main things that I want to do and show up and be. I want to show every side of my career and show every side of my life, and get to work with all these incredible human beings, as well as pursue and dive deeper into teaching you all photography and video with a photography base, with these behind the scenes and everything that I've been doing recently. Thank you for tuning in. I hope something of the sort made sense to you. And the next 4 to 5 weeks, I'm going to pick a topic. So let me know down below if there's anything that you would be intrigued to learn about myself or have me talk on, and just have this like conversation going with you for the next 4 to 5 weeks while I'm traveling almost nonstop, just so I can continue to show up for you all and build this community. I'm grateful for you. You could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes together with me, and I love you.